Namaste yogis. Welcome to your Monday mini practice. Today we're going to step into our power for the short 10-minute practice. So let's get to our mat. All right, yogis, let's get to the front of our mat. Separate your feet as wide as your hips or maybe even a little bit wider. Bend your knees, take your forearms to your knees and lift the heart, chin, and chest, almost like cow pose. We're just going to rock a little bit from side to side. Take your right hand down to the floor right below your nose. Bend your right knee a little bit more. Twist and open, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Now start to straighten that left knee and then bend the left elbow so the back of the hand finds the lower back. Start to draw that left shoulder back as you find that sensation through the left side body. Now, take your right arm, slide it between your legs, and then bring that crease of the right elbow around the right knee and see if you can find the left fingers. If you can't, just bend the knees more, see if you can get there. If you can get them, straighten the knees, draw the left shoulder back, lift the heart. Big inhale, slow exhale through this twist. And then exhale, release the hands, tuck the chin, sway the hips. Inhale, come up halfway, bend the knees again, take the forearms to the knees. Sway, belly drops, lift the heart, chin, and chest. Let's do the same thing other side. And I'm going to stay here so you can see where the hands are as well. So bend the left knee a little bit more, take the left hand down below the nose. Twist and open, right arm reaches up. Now the knees don't have to be straight, but that's the direction we're moving. We're going to lift the right hip and we're going to start to straighten that right knee a little bit. Bend your right elbow, back of the hand finds lower back or around the hip. This may be enough here and you can always stay. If you want to try that bind, take the left arm between the legs, the crease of the elbow around the back of the left knee, the left hand reaches up, grabs the right hand. Knees start to straighten as you draw the left shoulder back. Deepen your breath. Exhale, let it all go. Hands down, tuck the chin. Heel toe your feet closer together. Come up halfway as you flatten through the back. Lift the chin, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, left foot steps back, swivel and ground down, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one, arms reach up. Elbows bend, hands and elbows draw back. Interlace your fingers behind the back, squeeze the shoulder blades and elbows together as you straighten the elbows. Hinge forward, belly hovers over the right thigh. Move the torso a little to the left. Drop your right shoulder inside the right knee. Arms come off the lower back. Knuckles up towards the ceiling to keep the neck nice and long. Inhale, come on up. Release your hands, stretch them up nice and tall. Twist to the left. Open up your arms, warrior two. Widen the stance a bit. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm reaches up and over the right ear. Big inhale, slow exhale. Take your right forearm to your right knee. Slide the left arm up over the left ear. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Right knee presses out towards right pinky toe. Nice. Inhale back to reverse warrior. Lift yourself on up. Left hand grabs right wrist. Straighten the right knee. Lift the torso up. Arms open up nice and wide. Tilt your pelvis forward so you extend and reach that right arm forward. And then drop the right arm down. Back of the right hand presses on the inside of the right leg. Left arm reaches up. Triangle pose. Exhale, look down to the right big toe. Bend the right knee enough to plant the hands. Right foot steps back into plank. Lower halfway down. Elbows just barely touch the ribs. Roll over the toes. Upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend right knee, bend left knee, wag the tail, shake the head. Inhale, tippy toes. Bend the knees, walk, step or float, feet to hands. Come up halfway, flatten the back, lift the chin, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward, plant the hands, right foot steps back, swivel it. Right foot's flat, warrior one, arms reach up. Bend the knee, the front knee a little bit more. Elbows bend, hands and elbows draw back. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Opposite thumb comes on top. Squeeze shoulder blades, lift the heart, chin, and chest. Hinge forward, belly hovers over the left thigh. Keep reaching with the crown of the head. Torso swivels a little bit to the right. Left shoulder drops inside left knee. Arms come off the lower back. And let's inhale, come on up. Release your arms, stretch them up nice and tall. Twist to the right, warrior two. Widen that stance, gaze over that left thumb. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm reaches up and over that left ear. Exhale, left forearm to left knee, extended side angle. Right arm reaches up and over that right ear. So right shoulder draws back, right hip draws back. Left knee presses out towards left pinky toe. And let's come back into reverse warrior. So lift the torso up. Left arm reaches up and over that left ear. The right hand reaches up, grabs the left wrist. Pull that left knee straight. And then inhale, lift the torso up, arms open up. Moving into triangle pose, rotate the pelvis forward as you extend the left arm. Drop the left arm down, press it on the inside of the left leg. Right arm reaches straight on up for that triangle pose. Big inhale, slow exhale. All right, look down to your left big toe. Bend the knee, hands down, left foot steps back. Let's lower into forearm plank. So elbows are underneath shoulders, palms could be down, or you could interlace the fingers. Tuck your tailbone, push through the heels, lift the chin. 3 breaths. So as you talk about power, we talk about strength within the body, strength within the inhalation and exhalation. Let's come into dolphin pose. So walk your feet a little forward, lift your hips up, head dangles between the arms. Big inhale, slow exhale. Come into down dog, hands underneath shoulders. Lift and scoop the tailbone. And then inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, walk, step, or float, feet to hands, come up halfway. Exhale, fold forward, tuck the chin, release the head. Then inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bend the knees, drop the seat, Utkatasana, seated chair pose. So if the big toes are touching, you can squeeze the knees together. Ribs and belly draw in, tuck the tailbone. Lift the gaze, soften the shoulders. 3 breaths. A strong mind is a strong body, and a strong body is a strong mind. One more deep full breath. Sink just a smidge more. Keep the knees here. Bring the belly towards the thighs. Drop the arms. Wrap the arms around the legs and squeeze. Keep squeezing and start to straighten the knees. Tuck the chin more. Hands come down. Come up halfway as you flatten. Bend the knees. Right foot steps back. Pigeon on the left side. So left shin comes down. Point the right toes. Lengthen, a little bit of movement from side to side. Soften the elbows, tuck the chin. So for a lot of us, we're tight in hips, and the first thing we think of is like, oh man, I wish I wasn't tight in the hips. So I'm going to invite you to think about it differently. We can think about the hips as being strong. So the strength of the hips create tightness. So instead of being disappointed that the hips are tight, you can be like, I'm so grateful. My hips are strong, although they're tight. I want to get them obviously more flexible and more malleable, but it's because we're strong. Maybe it's because we're not moving enough, and that's okay. That means there's always room to move. So give yourself another breath and realize your strength. All right, don't, I want to cut yourself a little slack. Hands under shoulders, lift yourself on up, roll over your right toes, lift your right knee, send that left leg back for down dog. pedal feet and knees. Let's just do the other side. So right shin comes forward. Drop to the left knee, point your left toes. Keep in mind that right side, left side may be different, so adjust accordingly. Lower the elbows down and soften them again. Rather than judging right side, left side, we think about it as trying to create harmony within the body rather than trying to create symmetry. Because that's kind of, it's impossible to create symmetry in the body because we're so unique in each facet of the body, especially if you've had an injury. It just happens, right? You hold stress differently, you move your body differently, and the areas that need more attention just need more attention, not that they're better or worse. One more deep, full breath. Keep softening. And then bring the hands underneath your shoulders, lift yourself on up. This time just drop to your right hip, sweep your left leg around, get into a comfortable seated position. Lengthen through the torso, maybe roll the shoulders. And then bring the hands together. Tuck the chin, big inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth. Namaste. Awesome work, yogis. You are more powerful than you imagine. So keep that in mind. Give me a thumbs up if you like this practice. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to keep updated on all the latest content. I'll see you guys soon. I love you guys. Peace.